I downed him, Vito.
Bounty target is down. Mark.
I'm being shot!
And up.
Why any that at the
Vito,
enemies?
I mean, look at the thing. Got him, got him.
Yo, what is up? Click21, welcome back to a new video, guys. We are finally back uploading. We had a couple videos taken down and striked, but we are back. We've got it taken care of. The videos are back up. Also was in Italy for a few weeks, so shout out to being on vacation and taking a break, but we are back on the grind. I wanted to give you my biggest 3 W's and biggest 3 L's with this new Modern Warfare 2 open beta in Warzone 2.0 open beta gameplay that we've seen today. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright guys, 2 things before we jump into the video. I do want to mention 2 things now that we are finally back in town and ready to bang and boom it out. Alright, so we got the Patreon if you guys need help. If you need access setting up your Cronus, that one-on-one access, if you want access to all the latest kill shot, demon time, rebirth, rampage, all those scripts, guys, I appreciate all love and support from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been crushing it, even with me being away, and the mod squad and the mod mafia holding it down. I can't thank you guys enough. I know it takes a while to get help, so it's not for everybody. There's no pressure to join. You being here watching this video is more than enough, and I can't thank you for your support. And of course, we do have an affiliate link below in the description with NordVPN, guys. If you want to play in different servers across the country, maybe you are on the East Coast and you want to connect to the West Coast early in the morning to get those bot lobbies, or if you want to connect to Canada or Mexico to get those easier lobbies, make sure you guys check out NordVPN. 30-day money-back guarantee. It cannot be beat. You can also use this on your phone to teleport to Canada or Mexico, wherever you may want to go. Guys, it's the best VPN in 2022, so make sure you guys check it out. So let's get into the good stuff today. Let's talk about this content reveal that we have with Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2. Now, I'm basically going to break it down into 3 W's and 3 L's for my W and L community, guys. There's 3 things that you need to know on each side that is going to either make or break this game. And in my opinion, let's break those down real quick. We're going to go over the L's first. And the first L I will say is that the Gulag is a 2v2. So you're not only telling me I have to carry my whole team in the game itself, but also in the Gulag. What happens when I get paired up with a complete bot who is absolute cheeks in the Gulag? I'm gonna have to 1v2 just to keep the game going. To me, this can be a little bit frustrating. We'll see how it plays out. You know, I don't know the whole gist of it yet. I know there's going to be weapons that you can loot and things like that. We'll find more about this, you know, as the game comes along. But they did confirm there is a 2v2 Gulag. So you better hope that your teammates are on point, or, you know, you're back to the lobby. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 for you multiplayer players that are out there, guys, is it seems that spawn points are an issue when it comes to multiplayer. Now, this is something that could probably be easily fixed by the time launch date is out, but as you can see in this video right here from Crimsix, you can actually see where the spawns are coming right to him, right in front of him. He's just standing there farming kills. Now, of course, I think this will be fixed, you know, by the time the launch date will be, you know, out, but we'll see. You know, this has always been kind of an issue with some of these Modern Warfare multiplayer games, so let's just hope that they fix it, and, you know, and then we can move on and not let this be an L when the game comes out, because otherwise I'm very hyped about this game. As you all know, we have been waiting for this. We've just kind of been sitting back waiting for this game to come out. All right, and the other L, the biggest L, probably anybody that's going to be decent at the game is going to complain about this, is there is no slide cancel in Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2. In my opinion, this changes the game completely, because what happens is the movement that you can create within the game, it creates such a big skill gap that it's so different whenever you're a new player versus somebody who has that crazy sick slide canceling stem movement, that, you know, it just makes the game funner for all those who are very good at the game whenever you can 1v3 a team because you have such good movement. But on the other hand, without slide cancel, it's going to make all the newcomers a little bit more comfortable. They're not going to feel that they're in such a sweaty lobbies, so we're going to have to figure out more creative ways to move around the map and to do those 1v3s, guys. You're going to have to practice your aim, which, you know, even then, guys, you know, without slide cancel, I'm very disappointed. It's going to be hard to actually move around and do these 1v4s, 1v3, just these nasty clips that you see on Twitter and TikTok and things like that. I just think without the slide cancel, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Maybe there's a more aggressive button combination that you can do that allow you to do a slide cancel. It's yet to be seen. As you can see in the clips, you know, we have Aiden trying to do a slide cancel and it doesn't work. This is a huge L in my opinion, taking this out of the game. We'll see how it works with the Cronus, because, you know, of course there's the Cronus mod for slide cancel. Maybe that'll still work and we'll have more and more people buying the Cronus. Now, as far as the Cronus actually being banned on this, they did mention the anti-cheat, you know, the ricochet, which has pretty much done absolutely nothing so far. If I'm being honest, I have absolutely zero worry that the Cronus would be banned. The only way I could see them actually getting rid of the Cronus altogether, they'd almost have to ban all controllers on their game, which they're not going to do, because it's going to be 75%, maybe 80%, if not more, of their fan base. So I am not worried about the Cronus being banned on Warzone 2 or Modern Warfare 2, and you could quote me on that, and you know, when the game comes out, you'll see that I'm probably right. Other than these three things, guys, I'm super hyped about the game. The first W, huge W that I see, is this new Gunsmith 2.0. Now, what this tells me is you're able to actually switch weapon attachments from different guns onto different variants of the weapons you already have. This is very confusing. Now, if you've played Rust before, you're probably pretty familiar with the workbench tech tree. This is kind of how it's going to work. As you unlock certain attachments, they unlock other attachments upon attachment. So it's kind of like a tech tree. If you look that up on Rust, I'm not going to get too crazy in depth to it because it's very confusing if you've never seen it before. But it's going to be pretty cool when it comes to customizing all these different weapons. There's going to be probably a new meta every day, and there's probably not even going to be a meta. There's going to be so many different variations and so many options that you can customize, that there's always going to be a couple guns that are going to run it, and you don't have to use, you know, one specific weapon. So there are going to be attachments that are going to work on all your guns. So this is pretty cool. You're going to be able to put maybe like something that's built for the LMG on your M4 or vice versa. So I'm super excited about this. This is a huge W. It's going to be a lot at first because there's going to be so much you're going to have to go through and learn and practice with and see what really sticks. But it is a good thing in my opinion, and we'll get more in depth when the game comes out and try to break down some of these loadouts for you guys and let you know which ones are the better, you know, options when it comes to your receivers, barrels, and stocks, and your grips and all that good stuff. So just be aware, guys, there's going to be probably 3 metas, 4 metas. Everybody's going to be claiming there's a new meta every week, but there's not ever going to be, I think, a true meta, and I think that's why they created this option, is there's just going to be so many options that there's not always going to be just one meta that everybody is using. And the next huge W that we have coming out with this game is we do now have proximity chat, guys. If you're not familiar with all those older COD lobbies that were so toxic, talking about your grandmas and, you know, all that stuff, this is coming back to Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2. So not just the death comms, when you kill somebody, you can't just hear them, you can actually talk back, talk that smack. It's gonna get super toxic, super spicy, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm super excited about this. I love just trolling enemies and messing around with them. It's gonna be a fun time in my opinion. They should have never gotten rid of proximity chat. They should have always had this as an option, just like, you know, Fortnite doesn't have it for some reason. I know it's more of a kid's game and it can get toxic, but there's an option, you know, there should be an option where you can turn this on or off. So I think, you know, for people that want to get that comedy gold out of it, it's going to be a very, very cool thing. So other than the Gunsmith and the proximity chat, the other huge W that we're going to get is the graphics and the gameplay and the weapons, okay? You're finally getting this game on next gen, so the graphics are going to be super impressive, especially if you're on PS5 or Xbox One. I was very disappointed when I bought the PS5, downloaded Warzone at first, and it was still the PS4 version. You're kind of like, you know, if that's your main game, why do you even have a PS5? So the graphics, the weapons look great, as you can see in the gameplay here. The edges are very smooth. It looks pretty smooth overall as the gameplay has been shown. I have no complaints. You know, some of these Call of Duty games seem a little bit jittery and the jagged edges bother me because I'm very OCD, but what I've seen so far in this gameplay has been actually very, very impressive. So I'm super excited about the release, and I can't wait to jump into it. We're going to be doing all types of Cronus videos on this, and we're going to be doing other videos as well. Drop a comment below if you're excited about the game or what other game you're excited about. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. If you need help, join the Patreon, or if you just want to support us, I appreciate all the love on that. We will see you on the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and love. We're out. Deuces.
Hey.
out.